our front garden, but I'm wondering where this garden originates from, where the design comes from. The biggest issue is weeds. Weeds everywhere. They grow up out of the redstones, and just it's a real nightmare to sort out. Um, this is another view after strafing sideways a couple of steps. Um, this is a bush by the side of the gate. I'm wondering if anybody wants it, because I want to take it out. Um, these grasses look fairly harmless at this time of year, but they grow up out the ground like bulrushes, which isn't good. Um, One of the biggest issues is with sorting this garden out is these tree stumps. Probably need some power tools from somewhere like Kilnsey Shore or whoever supplies them dealers. Big tree stumps into the ground. Just a random plant pot. Critters. These critters, they grow really tall in the summer. They're a nightmare to deal with. This is another example of a tree stump, because there's two of them in them redstone areas. They must have been felled years ago, but obviously the roots will be quite deep. They'll be difficult to get out. Um, uh, Need a new gutter in there by Wake Garages. Um, this must have been a flower bed which I'd remove um, on the tarmac lane there. Actually, no, it's flagging or paving, as they say. But you'd have to watch out for guttering. This is another view. As you can see, these areas. If you put in paving round this, you have to be careful. So that's foot drains. This black one here is a front washing machine. I think this is either electric or gas going across back, and this is for top water off at roof, rainfall. Um, right. Um, right. Don't bush. Right. This is um biggest issue with this. These red stones. I mean, this stuff here. If you see um that view there, I just call it Sparpweed. um, so look, I mean, this isn't acceptable. Um, it's just really hard to deal with every year. Basically, I've been calling them scrubland beds. I don't know if you remember back in the day there were a game called Stalker, Shadow and Chernobyl that were quite good. and a lot of the landscape looked like that. So that's why I've called it Operation Sparpweed, because there's a game for Nintendo Switch just come out called Ibanov. Developers called Sparpweed. And what it reminds me of is, them pea shoots that you get in restaurants like Craven Effer and stuff. Well, I've come up with like an alias for pea shoots, Sparpweed, that's what I call it. So, just something funny there. uh, I know restaurants are closed at the moment, but that's a shame, innit? Um, as you can see, it's just horrible sparkweed, and it is all year. It's just not beautiful at all. Red stones, sparkweed. Got, got this. This is a beautiful Asian elephant, but it's on its side. I think it's sad. um, More sparkweed. Oh, this wall though, I want it to stay. That's where the hedge is. The bumblebees feed off the hedge, so um, we'll remove that. Um, right. More views at wall. So I want to keep wall, but I'll show you a solution and Kay's done a top-down plan. Um, just with a pencil, ruler, and biro. Um, so that's the wall. Right, back here. I suppose you'd have to watch the gutter in there. That's for top water. To be fair, if the garage starts to keep water out of the garage. Um, you'd have to keep the step down there, cause um, well, I want the flower bed removing or whatever it was. Um, we need uh, we we need to keep this guttering in that position. That's why you need that step down. So that'll be on a different level, but I want it all flagging. That's what Kay said anyway. It's her choice how she wants it. Um, I don't know if this wire across the back here is probably gas. So there's a gas meter in there. I don't think it's electric because that comes up under house and up through into Harry Potter's cupboard. Because I had it cut out and moved from old doorway, old pantry into Harry Potter's cupboard. um, yeah, them wires are important anyway. So, these pipes. So I won't be touching them, but so you have to be careful with that. Yeah, definitely want that thing taken out. It's just more views really as you move towards the end. That's not really important that bit. And then next, oh that was just breakfast. Kay typed this in. This is the idea that she wants. Circular paving with tarmac. Um, and she did a top-down plan. So this is like just a piece of A4 paper to represent the front garden. She put a house there to our left-hand side, and then there's vents. Flagging is where the alcove thing is. Then the garage is there with a gutter in. Indian stone flags to walk down the side of the house. A small wall. And all she wants is all this tarmac and then a stone circle put in there. So reason for project is just to make a classic car park, really. Um, and obviously this stone circle will just put plant pots on there or whatever. And that's about it. Thanks for listening.